Okay, this is Sunday Night Heat. Let's take a look. Mystery of Darkness opened the show up to cut a promo on The Rock and Mankind. 94 for that. So it did gain a bit of heat for the Undertaker and Rock storyline, which is good, and also helping out the tag team storyline too. We had a 8-man tag as Christian, Daniels, Kaz, and Kazarian teamed up to take on Jannetty, Hayabusa, and Too Cool. 58, Kazarian 28, Kaz 57, Christopher Daniels 60, Christian 56, Hayabusa 50, Jannetty 53, Scotty 46, Grandmaster 54. So we had all the lightweights out there getting themselves involved and in the mix there. So also helping us slowly tease perhaps Marlena or Terry Reynolds' turn. Yoshida and Hakuto had a match 57, Yoshida 54, Hakuto 50. Good. Shane McMahon informed that Mark Mero will not be getting fired. Instead, it will be Sable. Mero is pleading, please don't fire her. She's got a role here. She deserves to be here. Please let her stay. I will put my job on the line instead at WrestleMania. Let me prove to you that I can beat you. If I can beat you, then she gets to stay. If I lose, I'll go too. So Mero's going to risk it all for his wife. Interesting. Savio had a match against Ultimate Warrior for the European title. 69 in the end. Not bad. Savio 61 nearly outperformed Warrior, who got 62. Oh boy. Warrior won in 8 minutes. Afterwards, William Regal and Fit Finlay attacked the Warrior. 2-on-1 attack. And that will set up the fact that William Regal now wants a shot for the European Championship. He believes that Warrior is a disgrace to the title. The disgrace of the great continent of Europe. 79. And that gives us a 74 heat just before No Way Out. Let's see the pay-per-view. We're going to open things up with a pre-show match. Shane O'Mac versus Val Venus, and they have no chemistry. So that doesn't really give us a fair idea of where Shane is at. Shane 51, Val 59 gives us a 59 match. Shane might be more of a 54, 55, I'd say. Hard to say. A couple more pre-show matches as well, including the Golden Oddities taking on Bad Influence, 59. Goldust 71, Golga 47, Daniel 62, and Kazarian this time 33. Nice, very good. We had Michael Cole doing a pre-show panel with some various guests coming along, 55, including the Headbangers, who we're still thinking about turning. I'm not sure if I want to now. I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay, and now our next first match of the card will be Owen Hart and Double J versus the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian versus the Acolytes. We'll get you guys to predict in the chat. And the hype video is 98, so that will gain some heat for our Taker and Rock segment at least. Storyline. So the first match is a fatal 4-way tag team match. Some good teams in there. I think it should hit 80s. I'd like it to be 83 or so. You can do that, that'd be fantastic. Let's have a look. 82, close. Very close. Jarrett 87, Owen Hart 91, Hardy's 70 and 79, Edge 74, Christian 69, Farouk 81, Bradshaw 79. So everyone performing pretty well. Just couldn't quite elevate it to that next level, but I suppose when you had, even the Hardys and Edge and Christian a little bit lower, not enough high tier teams to get it above that 80, low 80 mark, but still good. And the good thing about that is every team in this match have excellent chemistry. That is amazing to see. That is actually incredible. 82 that got in the end. So good stuff. Very good stuff. Next up will be Toyota and Bull Nakano one-on-one. Triple H and Ken Shamrock backstage. They agree to put their differences aside for tonight. So they'll be teaming up for one night only here tonight. And they're going to put their issues aside as they try and resolve their own issues with Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. Archie Kong and Bull had a promo on Toyota for 63. So Bull Nakano will take on Toyota. You guys are thinking mid to high 60s. I think that's probably on the money. I think that's on the money. Both these women should perform at high 50s, maybe low 60s. Let's have a look. 67. So Toyota 59, Nakano 59 for a 67 rated match. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Toyota getting a big win here, basically crowning her as the woman who is going to finally beat Archie Kong after all this time. 67. Very, very good. Next up will be X-Pac and Marty Jannetty. It was meant to be a throwaway match, but we gave it a little bit more time in the end, I think. That could potentially be good, so we'll have a look. We had a storyline with Mark Mero officially challenged Shane McMahon to a match at WrestleMania to keep Sable's job. So we mentioned it on Heat that that's where we wanted to go with this storyline, so we're just making that official here. So a match has been made between Mero and McMahon at WrestleMania. If Mero wins, then Sable will keep her job. If Mero loses, then Mero will lose his job and Sable will be gone as well. 75. So Mero, well, I guess that's good enough to do a turn, I would say. 5 segments. So we'll try it. Very good for the gimmick. That's good. And the turn went pretty well. Okay, so maybe a couple more segments would have made it better, but I think it was appropriate time to do the turn there. We're going to keep Sable as a heel because she will obviously turn on Mero, so there's no point doing a turn then turning it back. But yeah, Mark Mero turns face there, and he basically says, hey, that's a pretty babyface move. I'm going to put my own job on the line, put my own career on the line for my wife. You can't be a heel and do that. Alright, next is one of our big ones. It will be... Actually, no, we've got Jannetty and X-Pac first, sorry. Which was an 81. What do you guys think? You guys thinking like low 70s, high 60s? Well, it did a hell of a lot better than that. 81 in the end. I'm glad we actually advanced the storyline, so I'm glad we put Taka in there. 86 from X-Pac. What a carry. 47 from Jannetty. Unbelievable. X-Pac's really good. Really good, actually. It's a shame I don't care about him at all, but I'm liking him in this role. You know, carrying the lightweight division, I'm all for that. So he gets a win there. So that basically makes him the #1 contender. Next match will be Michaels and Angle versus Triple H and Ken Shamrock. X-Pac cutting a promo after the match, gaining some heat for his storyline with Taka, as now he says, alright Taka, I won. Now you're going to see me at WrestleMania when we face each other for the lightweight championship. Alright, then the hype video for Angle and Michaels versus Shamrock and Triple H 99. Well, I hope this match is good. It should be good. 4 great workers in there. Give us a bit of an idea of what we can expect at WrestleMania as well. So, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Ken Shamrock. Chat thinks low 90s or high 80s. Maybe even some low 80s as well. So, I think this is going to be a 90. So, let's see it. A 94. Kurt Angle 81, Shawn 93, Shamrock 91, Triple H 93. Can't complain with that. Very good. So that will advance that storyline and strong match behind it. So we gave the win to Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle by DQ when Triple H was disqualified, when I would say got a weapon out, whacked Shawn Michaels with it, because afterwards the beatdown continued. Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels beaten down by Triple H, Ken Shamrock, and then the rest of DX and also the Corporation coming out to aid as well. So Shamrock getting his boys, Triple H getting his boys to help beat down Michaels and Angle. Alright, we've got The Rock and Sock versus the Brothers of Destruction next. We have quite a few angles before that, including Stevie Richards. So Al Snow's backstage talking to Head, and Stevie Richards starts asking Head for some advice for his match tonight. Well, Stevie Richards has seen Al Snow talk to Head, so Richards thought, you know what, let me try it. Let me see. And so he's asking for some advice. I mean, Stevie Richards, you know, he's a bum. He's a homeless guy, so, you know, he doesn't quite know any better at the moment. He's a desperate man. He'll do whatever it takes. He needs his job. He needs a win. Then we had The Rock saying to Mankind that I've got your back tonight. Finally, The Rock has agreed to help Mankind, and that advances the storyline. So hopefully that story, with the fact that it got 100, is a good start, a good sign that we can potentially have a good match here We've had some troubles getting our storyline heat for this one, but this should hopefully seal the deal for us. So it's going to be the Rock and Sock Connection versus the Brothers of Destruction, a match I was thinking about doing for WrestleMania. We do it here at No Way Out. Chat thinks high 90s, mid 90s, okay. Let's see it. I'm going to say 96 for this one. I think it's going to be good. Let's have a look. 99. Wow, we got the heat for the storyline heat, alright. 99, Mankind. 95, The Rock. 94, Undertaker. 97, and Kane. 95. Well, Kane and Taker have great chemistry teaming together, which I actually didn't think they had that. So that's a pleasant surprise. Unfortunately, The Rock and Mankind don't have the chemistry, which is a real bummer. I think they should, but they don't. But at 99, thank goodness. I was very concerned this match was going to bomb because of the story. We got there in the end. We had to work hard, but we got there, and that's obviously a banger of a match. At 99, to be honest, this should have main evented. I know it, but you just gotta have the world title main event, you know. But this was a great match, fantastic. Next up will be RVD and Stevie Richards. So last minute we decided, you know what, RVD, we got one more appearance for him. It's a pay-per-view. Stevie Richards is doing nothing. He's a good hardcore worker. RVD's available. Let's do it. So that'll be our next match. Pimp Nation, though, before then, is hanging out backstage with all the girls, and of course Sonny and Beulah's there as well. When Rick Rude comes along, pays, gives a $100 bill or whatever to the Godfather, and the Godfather lets him into the room with all the ladies. So Rick Rude joins the party. Rick Rude coming along to get him some. All right, so we'll see. That's just a fun segment. That's just to get them all in the car, do something silly and goofy. Not going to have any real long-term implications, which is kind of funny because Pimp Nation and the corporation have been against each other, I suppose. So the fact that Rick Rude would go and do that, I mean, you could even say that, hey, what are you doing there, Rick? Why are you with those guys? But we won't. It's just a fun thing. So RVD and Stevie Richards, a 61. RVD 58. Richards 49. RVD was off his game. Okay. So Van Dam makes it his 5th defense of the hardcore title. So he's going to be the one guy that can actually defend this thing for 61. At the moment, with the hardcore title, I'm trying to get the prestige a little bit there before we start going all over the place with it. We've had a few title changes already, but I'd like for it to have a decent champion to begin with. Someone who can lock down the title for a while, get some defenses, have some decent matches before we start throwing it around to everyone every single night. That way the title gets a little bit of prestige behind it before it starts getting a bit too crazy. Richards 49 was pretty good. So a 61 match for basically a fill in the blanks. We had a bit of time on the card, throw something in there. Worked out pretty well. Okay, main event time. Austin and The Big Show. We had a hype video. I forgot to put Vince off the screen. That's whatever. 94. So it advances the storyline. It doesn't actually help the storyline heat in the end. But I guess having McMahon on the screen didn't help it. So The Big Show and Steve Austin, what are your predictions? Big Show performs at around 79, 80. Austin, in the 90s. It's going to have to be a big carry job from Steve Austin. And the storyline he's going to have to drive it up too. I think Austin can definitely deliver. I think he'll get it maybe a 92, 93. So I'm thinking the match will be about 92, 93. Hopefully. I'm hopeful. But Big Show is the worry. He could drag it down. You guys thinking 92, 91. Madrix believes in Big Match Show. I like your thinking, sir. He thinks a 99. Let's not forget, Big Match Show. Let's not forget about that. He could get it done. Let's see it. The main event. Well, I tell you what, we're a little unlucky here. Austin with a 99. That's amazing. Big Show with an 85 actually delivered a great performance, but we only got 88. Where do we go wrong? Big Show stamina. All right, I guess the match was probably a minute too short. I suppose we made it 19 minutes. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, so that's gonna pretty much ruin the whole pay-per-view, but it is what it is. And after that match, we had Austin being attacked by Big Show, and Hulk Hogan as well come along to clean up the scraps, and ends up hitting the big leg drop. He dropped the leg, brother, on Steve Austin, and that kind of kickstarts the Austin and Hogan feud that little bit more. So that bad match is probably going to ruin the storyline here for the next few weeks, so we're going to have to be on the repair job for a while. But it gives us hopefully a decent pay-per-view. I'm hopeful we still get a 90, so we'll have a look. Let's see it. A 93, so that's still very good. Still very good. The main event needs to be 20. Well, when Big Show's got 60 stamina, you don't really go too much more than what he can do. Alright, so that is still a very good show in the end. Obviously, Taker and those guys delivering. I'm gonna give Austin some praise. I mean, he still did very well. Shamrock was a little annoyed that he had to lose, so I'll praise him. Big Show was a little disappointing. I think let's give the Undertaker some praise, because why not? It's the Undertaker. Let's give him some money. Let's give him some praise. And yeah, I could even give him a bonus for doing such a good job. They're happy. They're happy. Good. So 93. You'll never be disappointed with a 93 pay-per-view. We always take that, especially when we took a risk and put the Big Show in the main event. That's always going to be a challenge. Chono is going to be the new figurehead of New Japan. That's interesting. Probably a good pick. 83 pop. Can't complain with that. Retirement. Kevin Nash is back from injury. So he's been working through an injury, but they've still been working him every freaking week. That's probably why his performances haven't been as good. Heavy Metal wins the CML World title. Well, was Steve Austin on this card in the end? Well, he couldn't have been, because he would have been working our show. Thank God. Oh no, he won the middleweight title, the world middleweight title. Okay, they have a world heavyweight and a world middleweight and a world lightweight. Okay, I can't keep up with all the worlds. So our show, we had for Heat 3.23 TV rating. It's good. No Way Out itself, 1.41 buy rate, so over a million buys, which is great, and 48,000 attending. Jerry Sags is now bulky. Why do I have Jerry Sags? Apparently he's retired. That's why he's not working with Brian Knobbs. Why did he retire? Had to retire due to injury? Well, we know that didn't last. Get him off my list then. If he's retired, I don't care about him. So RVD's gone. So he had a big win on pay-per-view, and it actually did gain him some pop. 46, 47 in a few areas, so that'll help him out a little bit. Stevie Richards is charismatic. He's a future star. Oh, don't tell the chat that, Rock. Don't say that. Well, The Rock's well and truly in the 90s, even though he did win, didn't he? He beat Kane. D'Lo Brown's pretty good. Jannetty isn't charismatic. You should release him. Sean, why are you saying that about it? That's your former tag team partner. You want me to release your former tag team partner? God, Sean. Austin thinks Tucker's going to be a star. All right, Miguel will stick around. Well, one good news is that The Rock wasn't screwed over by Shawn Michaels at this event. I mean, Shawn already got his hands on him before, but that's one positive, right? Normally after every pay-per-view, Shawn Michaels ruins it. So, alright, so Kane 91, Shamrock still high 80s, Mankind in the 90s now. Shawn's got 93, plenty of pop for him to give away. Austin 90, Austin's capped, what a shame. Big Show nearly at 90 now himself, which is good. I wonder if Big Show is capable of going all the way. I think he might be able to. He certainly has the, well, he's got the menace, not the star quality, so you don't know. Rock's in the 90s. Undertaker dipping a little bit. Triple H high 80s. Alright, down the card. Farouk's got 67? When did that happen? Okay. Goldust in 60. Jeff Jarrett with a win. Didn't really boost him up. Angle. Wow, Kurt Angle winning by DQ helped him big time. Much better than the last match with Shawn. 78 in the end. So, very good stuff. Very good stuff, Kurt Angle. Now, getting a lot of popularity. That's been a great rise for Kurt. We only had him since September, and he's already basically 80 pop. I mean, that's what you got to do with Kurt. He's that good. You got to push him. You got to have him beat top guys. You've got to get him there. Road Dogg's nearly 80 pop. When did that happen? Jeez, he's been slowly rising. Regal in the 60s, well and truly. What was he at beforehand? Yeah, he's been in the 60s for a little bit, I guess. X-Pac, close to 80 again. Getting down the card. D-Lo was in a nice segment, 48-49 now. Edge had a good match. Same with Christian. Mero can't, despite the fact that he has some nice segments, still no progression. Just can't get him up there. Matt Hardy's in the 50s. What about Jeff? 50s as well. Savio's got 52 now. When did that happen? He's gained 2 pop working with the Warrior. Wow. Ultimate Warrior's helping him get him over. Godfather nearly at 60, getting close. And I think that's really about all there is to look at. Snow, no. What about Stevie? Stevie's at 40 now, so he's at the minimum. Okay. So that's basically that. I might have a look at Shane McMahon. At 60. Warrior still at 72 as well. Okay. So that's No Way Out. A pretty successful show, I would say. We did pretty well. Can you check the women? Oh, yeah. Shit. Definitely Toyota hopefully gained something, right? Archie Kong now gaining more. She's at 49, so she'll definitely get the 60 for that goal. Kudo's got 40 now, which is good. Kano's still 42. Ivory 40. Luna 41. Yes, Toyota 43 now. Okay, so that's something. At least a gain. I don't care if it's one or what. Just something would be fantastic. And Sable's at 49 now herself. She's been at 49 basically the whole time. But I did see some 50s, so small steps. We'll get her there. Working alongside Shane, I think we'll get her there. I definitely think Shane and Sable as an item, like Sable sells out and shacks up with Shane McMahon instead. They're pretty similar age, so it could work. Sable leaves Mark Mero for Shane. That'd be pretty brutal, but I'd like to see it. I think that'd be fun. Marisol's also 38. He could be on the decline soon. He could definitely be on the decline soon. Not at the moment. He's still getting better, but not good enough, right? His star quality is 58. I just wish we could get that up a little bit more. We just can't. He got a new good gimmick as well. He's on track. His gimmick's always good, but he just can't quite get any popularity happening. I just don't know why. Anything else to check? Our finances looking pretty good so far for the month. I didn't check last month's merchandise sales. Austin Rock and Michaels all selling fantastic. Taker and Triple H average. Mankind fantastic. Even Hogan's only at average. Okay. Hogan, Kane, Big Show average. Owen Hart, Kurt Angle good. Goldust, Jeff Jarrett average. Goldust and X-Pac average. Jeff Jarrett was good. Val's average and Sonny and Sable were low or weak. I think the New Age Outlaws probably deserve some merch now. Give them a shirt. Now they've got quite a bit of pop. Get them a shirt out there. Thanks guys for watching. If you are watching on the YouTube video, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to see more.